Welcome back to IO everyone, I'm your bacon overlord Johnny Rogers, and if you happen to be new here, we take the most interesting news stories on the internet and then make them more entertaining. So to never miss another video, click that subscribe button, plus you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, we got them all. Also make sure you stay all the way until the end because that's where I handpick some of your comments and read them out. Hopefully my elbow will stop bouncing at some point. As hyped as my elbow is, I am equally as hyped to tell you about the new Hype House. That's too many hypes for one video. Hype House isn't a new concept to the world of the internet. Before the Hype House, you had a bunch of Vine stars that tried this back in 2015, and then YouTubers have also done this before, with the most notable ones being Team 10. The Hype House consists of 20 creators whom for the most part have made huge strides using the app TikTok. I'll cover who exactly these people are along with the amount of Instagram followers they currently have, just to give you an idea of how much influence these kids actually have collectively. Oh, and I don't care if I pronounce any of their names wrong. So first we've got Charli D'Amelio with 4.4 million followers, Daisy Keech with 2.4 million, Dixie D'Amelio with 1.2 million, Alex Warren with 440,000, Rylan Storms with 108,000, Connor Yates aka Papper with 33,000, Nick Austin with 395,000, Addison Rae with 2.4 million, Chase Hudson with 3.5 million, Cover, I don't know, but she's got 346,000, Wyatt Xavier with 54,000, Thomas Petru with 210,000, Avani with 2.1 million, Calvin Golby with 62,000, James Wright with 29,000, Andreas Lopez with 510,000, Jack Wright with 50,000, Patrick Huston with 85,000, and Tony Lopez with 593,000. Did I lose you? Are you still awake? That's a lot of people, right? Like, that's a lot of people to be living together in a house, and even more confusing because they're all pretty much under 20 years old. For which I ask, whose parents approved of this? According to an introduction video posted to their YouTube page, not everyone who is part of the Hype House actually lives there, which is the big misconception going around the internet right now. In fact, most of the teams still live with their parents in completely different states altogether. They also admitted that the house is simply a rental and is primarily used as their back setting for a majority of their TikTok dance videos, because that's all TikTok is now. The goal, I'm guessing here, is no different than you waking up and going to your office to work your 9-to-5 job, except these kids have figured out that if they use this flashy mansion as their backdrop and work collaboratively on producing content as if it's a 9-to-5 job, they can then in turn increase the size of their audience, and they're not wrong. I mean, when Hype House started, they hit the millions like immediately, almost immediately, so it's gonna be interesting what we're gonna actually get to see them do here. And for the most part, they're getting things right. The reason why so many of these other teams have failed is because of the big brother type situation that they put themselves in. Sure, the people in the house may be your friends now, but you only met them because they were also famous from an app. So how well could you really know the people that you've now agreed to live with? Living in a house with 19 people, or really anything over 4 people for that matter, would be a nightmare for me. You have so many different conflicting personalities. There's people fighting, getting into relationships, breaking up, random people being invited over, parties. Like, the Hype House should use the epic failures of Team 10 and the Cloud House as lessons for what not to do. If they can just use this place as a TikTok office, if you will, for content and other things, then all should go swimmingly for them. As I mentioned before, they collectively have an enormous audience, which means if executed correctly, we could be looking at the next big stars for this generation. Now, I'm too old to understand how bad dance moves and terrible lip syncing will translate to a successful career in the entertainment industry, but hey, what do I know? My only problem with this Hype House is that first video they did. I mean, they're all wearing like white shirts and blue jeans. It looks like a Calvin Klein commercial from the 90s. Either that or a cult. Also, there is way too many white people in this photo for them to not receive some kind of backlash at some point. However, until that time, we will be keeping our eyes on you, Hype House. Don't let us catch you slipping, or else you might end up in a video called, I don't know, top 10 failed influencer teams. All of that said, we honestly do wish them success on this wild endeavor, and whatever success looks like for a TikToker. So far from what I've read as well, the Hype House does not take a cut of anyone's revenue living in the house, so good up on that. Thomas as well sort of acts as a house director in a way. He manages their shooting schedules, he handles house issues, and resolves any conflicts that come up to his attention. They also have placed strict rules in the house, such as no parties. If you break something, they give you 15 days to replace it, which I find kind of funny, but I guess that's a necessary rule with 20 people coming in and out of a house. And to stay in the house altogether, you must be producing content. That's the whole purpose for them being there. So it truly looks like it's going to be a house for straight productivity. We just hope they can stick to that. Now, without any further delay though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled "Kevin Spacey Needs to be Stopped," because he does, and I think we should be talking about that instead of a bunch of 15-year-olds dancing in a house. Again, where are your parents? Alina Alive says, "I'm surprised you didn't mention how many of the accusers were recently found dead, and at least one of their deaths were the reason why he got out of his lawsuit. That makes the video 'Kill Them with Kindness' even more creepy." Honestly, I didn't even read about all of that until after I had recorded the video. What happened was I saw his newest video and I told Charlotte that we needed to cover how just bizarre and insane it was all on its own. Now, knowing that some of his accusers have committed suicide, it makes that video even more terrifying to watch. Just Some Guy Without a Mustache says, "Kevin Spacey is losing his mind, lol." He truly is spiraling into this very strange territory, and it's probably best if he doesn't post like anymore. If anything, he just needs some brain scans done. Princess Jewel says, "I didn't know who this man was, but he sounds super freaking creepy." I love that without even knowing any of the context on who he is, people still find him creepy. That has to say something about the man, right? Right? Bertus Van Heerden says, "Wow, some people just know how to make things worse and worse." Bertus, it's definitely an art. Man, boy oh boy is he a master of it, or whatever he's doing. Jillian Mello says, "My Christmas tree is still up." Yo, same. Thanks for making me feel better about that, by the way. As soon as I saw that comment, I was like, mine too. I like Christmas though. Thank you for watching InformOverload, and if you enjoyed this video, then show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Also, make sure you give us a follow on Instagram for tons of behind the scenes content. Links for that will always be in the description below. And while you're there, why don't you leave us a comment with your thoughts on the Hype House? And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up on your screen. From IO, my name is Johnny Rogers. Until next time, stay classy. That was a terrible clap.
There we go. I'll accept this.
Before then, they had Vine, but before them, so hyped. Huge stories. Connor Yates, aka Papper. My only problem with the Team 10 house is Hype House. Thomas also sort of acts as a house director. If you break anything, if you break something, then you can get English. Do you speak it? That's me talking to me. So scary.
Is she still up right now?
Still up. Christmas tree still up. I'm just too lazy to take my Christmas tree down.